Well, we had a chance to talk with one of the congressmen who covers our area about what he thinks on the issue. Let's head to KGUN 9's Craig Smith now with more from Congressman Juan Ciscomani and from others on the Nogales Port Authority Board on the extent these closures at our borders impacts our economy.
Trying to solve the problems on the border has become entwined with aid to Israel and aid to Ukraine. Well, we had a chance to talk with one of the congressmen who covers our area about what he thinks on that issue. Conservatives are rolling high-priority issues together to try to pressure the White House into tougher immigration policies. So aid to help Israel fight Hamas and aid to help Ukraine fight Russia are on the same negotiating table. Senators have stayed in D.C. to try to work out a deal. Congressman Juan Ciscomani says he thinks aid for Israel should have been handled separately and approved right away.
Ukraine is a priority for people on both sides of the aisle. So I think this is an opportunity to find consensus, find common ground, and be able to have a full package in there that makes sense for everyone, that has the right accountability on Ukraine and also the right resources for the border.
Ciscomani thinks the White House could reduce the large number of migrants quickly by making policy changes that set a higher standard for immigrants to prove their lives would be in danger if they were forced to stay in their home country. In another border development, Customs and Border Protection is closing 2 places in Texas where railroad trains bring freight into the U.S. Jaime Chamberlain and Josh Rubin are both on the board of the Nogales Port Authority. Chamberlain imports fruits and vegetables. Rubin manages factories in Mexico for international firms. They were already worried about slowdowns as CBP shifts inspectors from ports to migrant processing.
We should be expecting any and all ports to close and or any of the services to close. There's no reason for us to think that any port of entry or any service is safe.
They say delays and closures can affect prices you pay. And Rubin says it could endanger a trend where companies were moving factories and jobs from Asia to Mexico and Arizona. So these companies were trying to escape uncertainty in Asia by coming here, and now they're hitting uncertainty here.
Exactly. That's probably the best way to explain it, is we left Asia because we were very uncomfortable with what's going on. The war between the U.S. and China when it came to the trade war. You know what? Let's relocate. Let's get somewhere closer. Mexico's a great option. Well, it was until now it's becoming a little bit more challenging.
Rubin says the border is still a good place to do business, but border problems need to be fixed. Craig Smith, KGUN 9.
Craig is also part of our team covering the border. He's also our Southeast Side reporter, so you can send him an email if you have any stories you want him to cover.